It is still the 5th of October in 2005, but it's our third home opener of the 4, and it will be the Seattle Kraken traveling to Vancouver to take on the Vancouver Canucks. That is tonight's game here on NHL 2K. Again, this is a modded version of NHL 2K. So this is not the original NHL 2K. It's a very heavily modded version of NHL 2K, to be fair. And, yeah, welcome in. So it will be Grubauer in net for Seattle. And they'll be taking on the Vancouver Canucks here tonight. The charitable Irish general manager of the Seattle Kraken, Pingu D. Sullivan, is in the stands today. She says that there's no connection to David Sullivan or any of his associates. Fair enough. It'll be Thatcher Demko in net for the Vancouver Canucks. Just so you don't get your hopes up, Pingu, the Canucks would definitely be favored in this one. Especially given the Canucks are at home as well. Right. We are ready to get underway.
Let's hear your voices for your Vancouver Canucks.
Oh, so we suck ass? Traditionally, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't make them great. Right, we are about ready to get underway. Puck drop here at center ice between the Seattle Kraken and the Vancouver Canucks, and we are underway here in Vancouver. This will be Jordan Eberle. The shot from the point, or the shot from the post save made by Demko. I don't know why the camera is this way. We could keep it on action if you guys want. I kind of like the overhead. We'll see. That puck's going to come into the zone, and that's picked up. You guys let me know what camera you want, overhead or this one. I think this one's way too. I actually think that one just. You can't be showing me the ice from the other end of the ice. You can't be doing that. You can't give me that. Do we do rink gold? Rink gold? That might work. Although I can't see the numbers down this end, so I have no idea who it is. The only thing we could do is high side, which is this one. Shot, score! Look at that. Seattle takes the lead. Jordan Eberle has taken the lead. Slap shot from the high post, and that looks like it squirted. It just blasted through the 5-hole. Where'd that beat him? No, it went between the pad and the glove. And Jordan Eberle has given the Kraken a 1-0 lead. 30 seconds into the game. Remember, both managed teams so far, Boston and Edmonton, have actually lost their opening games. So we're still looking to see if any one of the 4 wins their opening games. But face-off will be here at center ice. Here's the official announcement.
Visiting team goal scored by number 7, first point of the season. Assisted by number 10 and number 29, Vince Dunn. Time of the goal, 29 seconds of the first period.
So Eberle gets credited with the goal. Beni's in the assist, and defenseman Dunn gets the second assist. Seattle right back in the zone. Face-off will be to Demko's left. Time of the goal was 30 seconds into the first period. Here comes the face-off. Face-off won by the Canucks. It's going to be Chido with it. Actually, it's lost, and then the slap shot's blocked. And now it's Chido with it. Chido bringing it up on the left-hand side. Chido over the blue line. I just realized I have to change the. We do have to go overhead because I am blocking the goal, aren't I? I am blocking the goal, so we're gonna do overhead. Sorry. Right, back to the overhead. Here we go. So, Stephenson in the zone, dumps the puck around the boards. It's going to be picked up there by the Canucks. Myers with the puck. He still has it, is Vancouver. Bumped off it at their own blue line, but Vancouver's still coming up with it. Here's Chido with it now. Over on the left-hand side to DeBrusque. DeBrusque shot, that's well wide. Kraken come up with the puck in their own zone. Back up to center ice. And here comes Tovonen. Tovonen over to Schwartz. Schwartz brings it in the zone. He dumps it in. He wins the race. Schwartz out in front. Schwartz shot. Save made by Demko. And he's going to give the puck. The play will continue. Marcus Peterson. Here comes Chido over the boards. Chido over to DeBrusque. DeBrusque shot. That's a save made. Another loose puck in front. And that one's going to be squashed by Grubauer, and it's the Kraken with the puck now. How are you today, Benny? We're doing good, Cully. How are you, man? Good to see you. Here's the Kraken with the puck. That's going to be Mahura dumping the puck over the zone. Seattle will change. Here comes the Canucks. Back in the zone, back into the Seattle blue line. Elias Peterson tries to find this man. He's bumped off in front. He skates in front of the goalkeeper, but he is poked off the puck, and it comes out to center ice. Seattle dumped the puck in. They're going to go for the change. It'll be picked up by Hronik. Hronik going to find on the left. There's a shot from the point by Hoglander, and the save is made by Grubauer. Seattle with the puck now. It's Eberle. Eberle bringing it to the goal scorer. The shot save made by Demko. Puck into corner, picked up by the Canucks, and it's going to be brought out by Hughes out to center ice. Tries the pass, but it goes waywire. Does get the puck back on his stick, and he'll just dump it in so that the Canucks can change. It's going to be, that's a wayward pass, and this one's going to go all the way back down, arm in the air, and this one will be icing on the Kraken. I'm doing good, Cully. How are you, man? How are all of y'all? Great to have you in. We're going to play more of the NHL 2K. I'm going to move up to 2 games a week, by the way. For the first like 3-4 weeks, I haven't because I was setting the schedule and stuff. Face-off will be to the right of Grubauer. And this one is won by the Kraken. Benair's with it now. Benair's trying to bring it up the zone. Pass over onto the left is picked up by Eberle. Eberle dumps the puck. Defenseman will change for Seattle. You're in a God of War boss fight. Sounds good. Seattle come up with the puck. Shot from close range. And the save is made by Demko. Bumped off the puck in front. Here comes another shot, and that goes wide by Beniers. The puck squirts out in front, but Vancouver gained control of it. They bring it out to center ice. Coates dumps the puck in. He was looking for Garland, but it goes wayward, and Seattle have it now. Seattle up at center ice. It's going to be Beniers and then Eberle, and they dump the puck in, and they'll change lines. Vancouver with the puck now. Dumped in by Kane, and this one's going to be a line change for the Canucks as well. Kraken with the puck in their own zone. Back out to center ice on the left. This is Nyman with it. Nyman brings the puck over. Center shot is blocked in front. That was Gaudreau with the attempted shot, and now Canucks have the puck. They pass it over the blue line, bring it in the zone. Slap shot from the point. Save made by Grubauer, and the puck will be covered up.
We'd like to wish Scott Krager a happy birthday.
Thatcher Demko coming off a 90% win percentage season last season, looking to improve for the Canucks. Face-off will be to Grubauer's left. It'll be right to take it for Seattle. It's going to be Blugier for Vancouver. The puck is down. It's won by the Canucks. Good poke check. We'll eventually get the puck clear. And here comes the Kraken back the other way. Right over on the left. Dumped in by, I believe that was Winterton. And that's a really big hit. That's a hip check hit. Puck's out in front. The shot save made by Demko. and Vancouver has the puck. Here's Vancouver with it now. They bring it out to center ice. Blugier with it. He gives it over on the right-hand side to Lekkerimaki. Lekkerimaki, now it's back with the left. Good poke check by Grubauer. Takes the puck off of O'Connor's stick, and the Kraken come back the other way. That was Winterton's shot is saved. Marchand can't get to it, and now the Canucks have it at center ice. O'Connor with the puck. He dumps it in. They're going to change lines. Behind the net now for Seattle. They pick the puck up. That's going to be Mahura with it. His pass goes wayward. Arm is up in the air from Demko. Vancouver will touch it, and icing will be the call. Just over 5 minutes gone. It's a 1-0 hockey game. The Kraken looking good. Jordan Eberle's slap shot on 30 seconds, the difference so far. Faceoff will be to Grubauer's right. Wright will take it for Seattle, and Elias Peterson is in for Vancouver. Here comes the faceoff. Won by Peterson. Slap shot, good save by Grubauer on Baines. Baines now, or this is Hoglander in the corner. Hoglander goes for the centering pass, but it's cut off, and Seattle has the puck. The Kraken, can they get it out to center ice? They do. Wavered pass, though, was broken up by the Canucks. They're right back in the zone. Here comes the Canucks. Hoglander looking out in front, the shot, they score! Elias Peterson on the board on a dish from Hoglander. Nothing that Grubauer could have done to save that one. And Vancouver's tied the game. It's one apiece. Awaiting confirmation on the second assist. But here's the face-off. Here's the official announcement.
Canucks goal! Scored by number 40. First goal, first point of the season. Assisted by number 21. And number 13. Time of the goal, 5:49 of the first period.
So Bames gets the second assist. There was a big chance down the Vancouver end. Loose puck in front, deflected off of Demko's stick and just went over the net. Vancouver then cleared it down for icing. So icing is the call. And face-off will be to the left of Demko. It is still the the fourth line out for Vancouver. Coates is going to take the face-off for Vancouver, and it'll be Gaudreau for the Kraken. Their fourth line out there as well. Kraken win the face-off. Shot by Gaudreau, save made. Loose puck in front is cleaned up by the Canucks, and they're going to get it out to center ice. Puck goes off the stick, and the Kraken come back the other way. That is Gaudreau who's going to just dump the puck in. It went off of Kane's stick, by the way, for Vancouver. But now here is Coates with the puck. His pass goes wayward, and now they're going to chase it down the zone. Arm is up in the air, and they are going to touch it for icing. 1-1 hockey game. And really good start to it. Seattle 30 seconds in via Evander Kane. 5 minutes and 50 seconds in. Elias Peterson brings Vancouver level. That's where we're at. Faceoff will be to the left of Demko. Stephenson to take it for Seattle. Coates for Vancouver, and this one's won by the Canucks. Garland with it. Now he's bumped off the puck. It squirts out to center ice. Garland will pick it back up. He will dump the puck in, and finally, that tired line from Vancouver can change. Seattle with the puck now in their own zone. And puck comes over to Schwartz. Schwartz's shot just wide. And they fight for it behind the net. And that's going to be won by the Canucks. Pass goes up to Boser on the left to Scheidel. Scheidel's shot from the point is going to go wide. Now puck is trapped along the boards. They're trying to kick it out, and it's going to be won by the Kraken. And pass is going to go wayward, though, from the Kraken, and Canucks looking to bring it back in, but they're bumped off the puck at the blue line, and the Kraken will take it again. Schwartz all the way over to, that's a good shot. It looked like that was Tovolin's shot, blocked twice off Tovolin's stick, and the Canucks bring it out to center. Boser dumps it in. They're going to change lines on the Vancouver side, and Seattle will pick up the puck in their own zone. Out to center ice now. And over on the left-hand side to Tovolin. Stephenson. And they've lost the puck. Vancouver with it now. Elias Peterson. He's bumped off the puck. He wins that hit. And here is Elias Peterson still with it. Behind the net. That's for Hoglander. Hoglander back out to the point, and the pass splits the defenseman. Goes all the way down the other end. And it's actually just going to be covered up. That was career goal number 199 for Elias Peterson. Face-off in the Vancouver zone. 11:41 to go here in the first period. Face-off by Gaudreau for Seattle. His counterpart is Bluger. Both fourth line. One by the Kraken. Back to the point. And the retreating on the play will be, look like maybe Mahura. Anyway, it's Vancouver. Poke checked off. He's another poke check. And finally, the Kraken bring the puck out to center. Gaudreau over the line with Carte. Carte shot up close. Save made by Demko. And Vancouver's got the puck. Bringing it over. This is going to be Lecaramani. Lecaramani on the right-hand post. Back to the point. And that's dumped around. Looking for Bluger, but the Kraken come up with it. They bring it out to center ice. Gaudreau with it now. Over on his right to Nyman. Nyman in front. Shot save made by Demko. And the Canucks have it. Long pass up center ice. Misses the man. Arm goes up in the air. Is this going to be icing? Vancouver is chasing, and Seattle is chasing, and they do cover up. And icing is the call. Puck goes down to Vancouver, and faceoff will be to the right of Demko. Bluger in the fourth line still out there for Vancouver. They're going to be met by Tovolin by Beniers and the first line. Here's the Kraken winning the faceoff. That's down low. Kane loses the puck. He tried to skate in with it, and he's bumped off of it, and the Canucks come out to center ice. They can now change if they want to. They don't. Here's on the right-hand side. That's back to the point, and the winger is bumped off the puck. So here comes the Kraken. Up the zone. Kraken. The slap shot from long range is saved by Demko. That was McCain on the attempt. Kraken still with it now. They bring it back in over the zone. Beniers to Kane. Kane winding up a slap shot. Fakes it down low in front. And the shot. The backhand shot saved made by Demko. And here comes the Canucks back out to center ice. The puck with Bluger. He dumps it in. Vancouver will go for the change. Kraken will collect the puck behind their own net. Larson all the way up. His pass is going to be broken up as Beniers was bumped off the puck. Shot from the point is saved by Grobauer, and they dump the puck, and this is going to be icing on the Kraken as Vancouver touches up.
To say a special hello to our 5 hockey trivia winners. These 5 fans correctly guessed who the top 5 scorers in the league were 30 years ago. They won tickets to today's game and go in the drawing for a fantasy hockey.
9:36 to go in the opening frame. 1-1 hockey game between the Kraken and the Canucks. Season opener for both. Home opener for the Canucks. And here is the face-off. It'll be to the right of Grubauer. And this one won by the Canucks. Slap shot blocked. It's going to come out in front. Here's another chance. Shot save made by Grubauer. And Seattle trying to get the puck over the blue line. They still haven't been able to. And finally, the Kraken have come up with it. And they're gonna bring it out to center ice. It's over with who is that? 19. The shot save made. Another diving shot. That one saved as well by Demko. That was on McCain. Here comes the Canucks. They bring it over the blue line. It's Garland with it. Garland loses the puck. Garland picks it back up in front. Oh, the shot, the rebound shot. Another one in front. Another chance, and it's denied all three by Grubauer. Here come the Kraken over the blue line. Beniers, the shot from Kane. That one's going to be stopped by Demko, and the puck goes behind the net. Canucks bring it up to center. Puck's going to be dumped in by Beausere, and they will change lines. Evander Kane with it now on the right-hand side. He dumps the puck. I know he's on your left, but when he's skating up the rink, he's on the right side. Camera left, stage right, kind of thing. Here on the right-hand side is the puck. This is the shot out in front, save made by Grubauer, and the Kraken have recovered the puck. The pass out to center goes wayward. It will not travel all the way for icing, and it's going to be picked up by Forbert. Forbert gives it up, and the pass by the Canucks is going to go a little bit wayward. It's picked up, though, by Garland. He takes a shot, and Grubauer makes the save. Canucks win it over the Vancouver blue line. Here is the shot, and that one's going to go wide. The shot by, I believe that was Winterton. And this pass from the Canucks goes wayward. It will not be icing, though. Oh, it is. It is going to be. I just went over the red line at the end, and icing is the call. The Canucks fans finding their voice a little bit. Faceoff will be to the right of Demko. Grubauer to take it for Seattle. This one's going to be won by the Kraken. Shot from the point by Oselek, or he's not taking a shot. It looks like he was going to wind up. He's bumped off the puck. There's Oselek. Shot wide. It goes. Now it's out in front. That looked a bit like a slash. No goal on the play, though. And the Canucks have the puck at center. They bring it over the blue line. Here's the Canucks. Garland with it. Back to the point. This is Hughes. Hughes over on the left to Kane. Kane with it now. Kane trying to skate around, find an avenue. He's bumped. He's still got the puck. Kane still with it. Is he going to go for the wraparound is the question. He does, and the save is made by Grubauer. Seattle with the puck. Can they bring it out to center ice? They do. Pass over on the far side is broken up. That was to Carty. It's broken up, and the Canucks dump the puck back in so they can change. 6:27 to go here in the first period. 1-1 hockey game. Pass is going to go wayward. This is going to go all the way down. Arm is in the air, and Vancouver will touch it up for icing. Faceoff will be to the right of Grubauer. 6:20 to go. First period. This faceoff won by the Canucks. That was Hansik giving a pass down that squirts over to Grubauer. Puck is broken up on the back check, though. Kraken still with it. And the pass by Carte goes wayward. Here comes the Canucks back in the zone. Hoglander brings it over the blue line. Now it's dumped in. It's going to be picked up by Elias Peterson. He's pinned on the boards. And they're going to try and kick this puck free. But the Kraken come up with it. Squirts out to center. And the Canucks chase it down. Back over the line. Shot from the point. Save made by Grubauer on Hoglander from the far point. Now it's going to be the Kraken trying to bring the puck over. They do. The shot. That one's right on, but Demko makes the save. Carte's shot. Demko saw the whole way. Here's a breakaway, though, for the Canucks. It's a 2-on-1. The shot down low, save made by Grubauer on the breakaway. And here comes the Kraken now with it. The puck is out to center ice. Gaudreau with it. Can he bring it over the blue line? He at least is going to dump it so that they can change lines. 5:09 to go. Big chance on the breakaway from Vancouver, but they couldn't capitalize. Puck is now going to be with Hoglander. Hoglander trying to bring it over. That it's broken up, and the Kraken have it. At center ice now with the Kraken. Puck going to be trying to be dumped over the line, but it's not going to be. That was, well, I don't know, but that's a shot from the point that's going to be saved by Grubauer. Sorry, that was Stephenson. Here's Toivonen with it. Toivonen all the way back to the defenseman. He's going to dump the puck. They're going to go for the chase, and that's going to be won by the Kraken. Down low. What can he do? He's got options. Shot that rung the post. And back to the point now. And the attempted backhand shot for the point is going to go wide. Down low, poke checked off the stick of Toivonen. Toivonen tried to get it back to the point. That one's absolutely heaved down the ice. It will go all the way down, but it will hit the boards before the goal line and will not be icing. Here comes the Kraken back into the zone. Kraken got a bit of a breakaway. Schwartz down low. The shot save made. Another rebound shot. It's poked away by Demko. Here's Marchment now. His pass cross ice finds nobody. Schwartz eventually comes up with it. Schwartz down low. His pass in front, and it went through the skates of Stephenson. Vancouver dumps the puck out. They get it out of the zone. Seattle Kraken have it, though. Looking to bring it right back in. And here come the Kraken. They still trying to stay with it. Eventually poke checked off Stephenson's stick, and the Canucks bring it up. Over the blue line, it's Hoglander on the right-hand side to Baines. The shot save made by Grubauer, and the Kraken come back the other way. Here's Toivonen. And then eventually they dump the puck, and Seattle will change their lines. 3:17 to go, 1-1 hockey game. Some big chances there for the Kraken. But still, nothing to break the deadlock. This is back. You know what? I still haven't done You Want It Dark. I have to do that tomorrow. Here's the slap shot, and it's the side of the net from Marchment. The wraparound, and it's stopped in front. Another rebound. That one's just deflected off the glove over the net. Penalty is coming, though, to Vancouver. Philip Cheidel. Minor penalty, Vancouver, number 72. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Seattle will go on the power play. You know what I have to make sure I do tomorrow as well, Stuart? At some point. The FM offseason. I have to get through the whole offseason tomorrow. Right, time of the penalty was 17:15. I started it today. I did like a month after work tonight. I did like a month. But yeah, I have to do the FM offseason. First power play of the season for the Kraken. Face-off won by Stephenson, down low. Here's this, bumped off of it. Here's Stephenson now. Back to the point. It misses the defenseman. It will go all the way down the ice. Kraken will pick it up in their own zone. And that one's going to be dumped in. They're going to go for the chase. Can they win it? They do. Out in front. It's loose. And Demko makes the save. And Vancouver comes up with the puck. They will dump it all the way down. But that was a good chase by Eberle, and he almost scored on the power play before it. 2:03 to go in the period. 1:17 on the penalty to Chital. Here comes Eberle over the zone. His shot stopped. Another rebound shot saved by Beniers. And the save is made by Demko. Vancouver will clear the puck. A minute left in the penalty to Chital. What was your album? That is a horrendous pass, and Vancouver will dump the puck back in the zone. 45 to go on the penalty to Chital. Here's the Kraken with the puck at center ice. Beniers with it. Beniers is going to lose it. He's bumped off the puck. It's down low. They got a 2-0 though. Can they capitalize? They score! Stephenson on the power play from Seattle. And the Kraken have retaken the lead. Eberle will be the first assist. I believe the second might be Larson. But we'll see. The Kraken on the power play retake the lead with 1:20 to go. 18:40 the time of the goal. Here's the official announcement.
Visiting team goal scored by number 9, first goal, first point of the season. Assisted by number 7, number 10, time of the goal, 18:39.
Oh, they score! Lekkerimaki right away, and Vancouver's leveled it again. Before the announcement even finished, Lekkerimiki's put the puck in the back of the net, and it's a 2-2 hockey game.
Canucks goal!
It's going to be
Scored by number 23.
it's going to be Blugier on the assist.
Of the season.
Oh, that's a good check.
Assisted by number 53. Time of the goal, 18:55 of the first period.
So 18:55, that was an even strength goal. Shot in front, save, another shot saved by Grubauer, and he will cover the puck. I realize we're at the ads. I was hoping to get the period done before the ads. We are still going to take a 3-minute break in between the intermissions. So just an FYI on what's coming up. So only one assist on the goal. That assist was Blugier. Lekkerimaki got the goal. Face off here, won by the Canucks. Shot in front. That's saved by Grubauer. And the Kraken get it back out to center ice. Beniers with it. Over to Eberle. Eberle. Shot save made by Demko. And Canucks have the puck. They'll bring it out to center. Oh, they've lost it in their own zone. Here's Beniers. Back to the point. Shot by Eberle. That's saved by Demko. Loose puck in front. Only 11 to go in the period. And here come the Canucks over the zone. Penalty coming to the Kraken. It's a 3-0. Can they score? The shot save. Rebound shot save made by Grubauer. And the penalty is coming at the very end of the period. It'll be a 2-minute minor for hooking by Jordan Eberle.
Thank you. Visiting team penalty. Number 7, 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 19:55 of the first period.
So with less than 4 seconds left, Eberle finds the penalty box. So this faceoff will be to the left of Grubauer, or with 4.2 left. But they will take the faceoff, and the horn will sound. Just about. So it'll be about 1:55 of power play time for Vancouver to start the second period. Let's see if they can win. They don't. It's going to be the Kraken that win the faceoff. They dump the puck down the end, and the horn will sound. And we are at the first intermission after 20 minutes of hockey. Your score, the Kraken 2, the Canucks 2.
And if you or someone in your area is injured by a puck or other object leaving the ice surface, please immediately notify the nearest usher for assistance. Thank you.
We are going to take a very quick 3-minute break. I'm going to get up and stretch the legs, throw the water bottles that are done out, and we are going to be back with more in just 3 minutes' time. I'm in such a fucking foul mood now. Right. Second period. Let's get underway, shall we? Vancouver will start with a minute 55 of power play, and this faceoff will be won by the Canucks. Here comes the puck over the zone. It's going to be Baines. Why? I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it. McCain trying to bring the puck over, and this is the Canucks bringing the puck over now the zone. The shot save made by Grubauer. And here is the Kraken dumping the puck. Welcome in, by the way, Viva. It's going to be Vancouver picking the puck up at center ice. They bring it over the blue line. Down low, Hoglander. Now that's in front, and it poke checked off the puck is Baines, and Seattle pick it up, and they're dumping it down the other end. Here comes the Canucks. Oh, they've turned the puck over. Here comes, this is now Seattle. Down low, they've hit the iron. Oh, he's rung the iron, has Beniers, and that one's going to come out to center. Almost a shorthanded goal for Seattle. Here comes Vancouver back the other way. This is back out to the point. Down low. It's going to be down low for Elias Peterson. He's still with it, and now back to the point. Over now to Hoglander. Hoglander tried to center it. The shot save made. It's loose in front, and Grubauer will cover the puck. Absolute mayhem on the power play at both ends of the rink. A minute 20 gone. There'll be 35 left to the penalty to Eberle. And face-off will be to Grubauer's left. And face-off here is won by Stephenson. They tried to clear the puck, but they will eventually. And it will go all the way down the Canuck end. Here's the Canucks picking up the puck in their own zone on the right-hand side for DeBrusk, and that's going to be dumped in, but the Kraken come up with it. The clearance still not. They lose the puck amongst the skates. The shot in front, that's blocked, and the Kraken have it. They got to just dump it, and they finally do get it out to center ice. The goalie tapping the stick on the ice. The penalty to Eberle expires, and we are back to 5-on-5 hockey now. Here comes the Kraken, bringing the puck on the left-hand side. Stephenson will dump it so they can change to the third line. The penalty kill line doing the job required of them. And now the puck going to be loose at center ice, picked up by Garland. He dumps the puck into the Seattle zone. But the Kraken have come away with it. Over on the left-hand side, Marchment with it now. Marchment. Bring it over the blue line. Marchment shot. Save made by Demko. And the puck comes out to center ice. Picked up by Garland. Garland, his pass across is going to be broken up by, I believe that was Nyman. But here comes Seattle down low. Puck over to Marchment. Marchment shot blocked. And the Canucks have it at center ice. Here comes Coates. His pass is going to be broken up. The Kraken will dump the puck down into the zone and change lines. The pass meant for Garland is going to go all the way down the Seattle zone. It won't go down as far for icing, but the Kraken do come up with it. And here are the Kraken trying to bring the puck up over the Seattle blue line, broken up. And Vancouver will dump it in. They're going to change lines. Puck picked up by Mahura, and he gives it up on the left-hand side for Carte. Carte trying to centering pass, but it's missed. Gaudreau, who got stuck off the butt end of his stick, and now here come the Canucks back the other way. Big opportunity for the Canucks. They pass back to the post on the left-hand side. Trying to bring the puck down low was Lekaramaki. He's checked off it pretty well. Lekaramaki's shot is blocked in front. And the Canucks have the puck, or the Kraken have the puck. Gaudreau over on the left now to Carte. Tries on the right-hand side, trying to down low. The shot save made by Demko. And he will cover the puck. Face-off is going to be to the left of Demko. 4 minutes gone here in the second period. Still a 2-2 hockey game. Beniers to take the face-off. And he has won it for the Kraken. Shot is going to deflect wide. And the Canucks can't clear the zone. Here's Eberle. Bumped off the puck when he attempted to shoot. And now the puck does come out to center right. It's poked off a stick, and it's collected by DeBrusk. DeBrusk shot over on the right-hand side by Beausere, and that one is saved by Grubauer, and he will cover the puck. Right. I need to do some shout-outs, by the way. I owe one shout-out. Go give him a follow if you haven't already. Awesome Scottish streamer who's did Retro Rewind, the video store simulator. He's been doing TCG Shop Simulator. He's been doing, he does GTA 5 RP and Football Manager. The great Hindo. Big shout out to him. Go check him out. Kraken with the puck. They bring it over the Vancouver blue line. Schwartz bumped off of it hard. And now here comes... This is Cheidel. Cheidel's shot blocked in front. Loose puck. It finds its way to Grubauer, and he will make the save. Seattle with the puck in their own zone now. Trying to bring it back out to center ice. Pass up on the left is going to find Schwartz. Schwartz brings it over the blue line. They're going to change defenseman. Oh, that's a really good pass. That's a very good check, though. And here comes Vancouver back the other way. and center ice. It's with Scheidel now. He dumps the puck. They're going to change forwards, and Seattle give chase and pick it up in their own zone. Mahura up to Schwartz. Schwartz dumps the puck. It's the Kraken's turn to change lines. Eberle trying to fight for the puck down low. Pass goes wayward. Arm is in the air from Grubauer. Seattle touched the puck, and icing will be the call. 2-2 hockey game, anybody's game. Big chances on both ends. Only one power play goal by Seattle, who then rang the post while shorthanded. And face-off here will be to the right of Demko. Beniers to take it for the Kraken. Elias Peterson is out for for Vancouver. And this face-off won by the Kraken. Shot by Eberle. That's saved by Demko. And here comes Vancouver with the puck out to center. That is going to be, he's going to be absolutely pickpocketed, was Baines. Baines absolutely got pickpocketed by McCain, but they dumped the puck instead of carried it over. And Vancouver clears the zone. This is Lindgren. Over to Beniers. Beniers on the left-hand side for McCain. Shot saved by Demko. Shot again. They bang away at it. Demko keeps it out. Here is, that's going to be Myers with it. Myers loses the puck. Now it's going to be Eberle down low. Good poke check off his stick. He is crushed in the boards. And the puck is, did he just take he tried to clear it and he almost just took a shot on his own goal. Here is the puck now up the right-hand side with that shot. That saved a loose puck in front. Is going to be collected. That was Baines on the shot. Here comes the Kraken now with the puck. McCain with it. He'll bring it over the blue line. McCain shot that just deflected wide. Behind the net now. And the puck is loose. Picked up by the Canucks. And they're going to bring the puck out to center ice. Hoglander will dump it. They're going to change lines on the Vancouver side. And Seattle picks it up in their own zone. That was Mahura is going to give it over to Beniers. He dumps it. Now it's going to be Seattle's turn to change. Welcome in, Thomas. Thank you for the lurk, my friend. Bumped off the puck by Dunn, but this one goes all the way down the other end and will be touched up for icing. Salutations, Crack. Welcome in, my friend. How are you all doing? Viva, Latte, Crack. How y'all doing? I hope you're well. Face off to the left of Grubauer. Right will take it for Seattle, but it's won by Vancouver. Shot save made by Grubauer. And now it's going to be Bijer with it. His shot's blocked. Another shot saved by Grubauer again. And Seattle tried to bring the puck out. Here's Seattle. Pass up to Winterton. Winterton gives it over to Wright. Wright brings it over the zone. His shot blocked. It's going to squirt over to the corner. Winterton will have it. He's pinned against the wall. He's going to kick the puck out. It's going to squirt around the net. And it's pinned there again. Loose puck eventually picked up by the Canucks. Here's the puck that's been shot down the Seattle zone. Picked up by the Kraken. Merchant with it. Merchant back to center for Wright. He dumps the puck, and Seattle will change. Same as normal and equal opportunity. Arsehole enjoying his boring life. Your life is not boring. I want everyone to stop thinking the life is boring. Here's Garland with it. Garland, I had to pass back to Garland down low, missed. He could take it behind the net. He's bumped off the puck. And, they lose it out in front. Here's the shot. The net becomes dislodged before Coots can take the shot. And we will have a face-off in the Seattle zone. Right. What I've come to learn is, right, because I had the same conversation with Luke today, earlier actually. Anytime you think your life is boring, No, it's only like a half inch of like it's a peg at the bottom of the side of the net, and it's only like a half inch or a half foot deep. So, face-off will be to the right of Grubauer. I'm gonna pause so I can actually say what I want to say real quick. Right. The only time you think your life is boring is because you're comparing it to something, right? I used to struggle with this myself, right? I used to think my life is boring. I don't really go out anymore. I stay in the house all the time, right? That doesn't make my life boring because I come online, I stream, I talk to all of you guys. I know a lot of you guys. I've met some of you guys now through the internet, like, and then wound up meeting in real life. Like, that doesn't make my life boring because I don't go out and do things. And when people say, what do you do in your free time? And I just say I stream video games. Like, that doesn't make it boring. I can say to myself, and what used to happen is I used to say to myself that it's boring or that I'm boring because I used to go out all the time. And I used to go to the bars. And I used to go play sports. And I used to go do these other things. I used to go golfing a lot more and things like that. Just because I'm indoors a little bit more now than maybe I was when I was golfing all the time, it doesn't mean I'm boring. It just means I'm doing something else, right? You're thinking it's boring because you're comparing it to something you see other people do or something that you've seen a former version or maybe even the same version of you but in a previous year or a previous time do more regularly. And because you're not doing that, you assume or you think that your life is boring because of that, because you used to do all these things. You don't do them anymore. At least this is the struggles that I went through. When I'm talking in the second person, I really am talking from experience. So I'm not accusing you guys of it. But I'm thinking that's a frame of mind, right? But then when you think about it, like, you really do a lot. Like, you stream, Crack. You go to the gym. You work. You've been to Dublin many times for doctor's visits and to see friends. So you do a lot. Your life is not boring. It just seems boring because maybe right now you don't have any friends that are willing to meet or have the time to meet in Dublin. Or you didn't go to the gym today or this week or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's all relative to other things that you do. But it doesn't mean you're boring. And it doesn't mean your life is boring. It just means you're doing something else right now with your time. That's all it means. You forget I don't talk to people either. You know who I talk to? My parents and you guys. And I love them to death, but they can also piss me off. Like, it's the fact that is not, you're quantifying something that doesn't have a quantity. You know? But that's not the worst thing. But I think you're only doing that because you compare it to something else. You're comparing only going to the gym and not wanting to leave the house to somebody who does leave the house and goes out all the time and does activities and goes bowling and goes out to the bars and maybe goes ride in a bike club or maybe goes in a book club or maybe goes, do you know what I mean? It's a comparison to a lifestyle that you don't indulge in because it either doesn't interest you or you don't want to. That doesn't mean you're boring. It just means you're making a comparison that's engineered to be unfair to you and unkind to you. I think that's the point. That's what I would say to anybody. Your life's not boring. You're interesting fucking people. And you're all vastly fucking different to each other. You know, I can't really name somebody that's like Viva. I can't really name somebody else that I know that's like you, Crack. I can't name somebody else that I know that's like Pingu. Right? Those are variety of different people, none of whom I met in real life, that add value to my life, that I know because this is the avenue I choose to spend my free time and not out at a bar drinking, out in the club bowling, out in the club dancing, whatever it may be, you know, practicing baseball, whatever it might be, you know. So you have to really think about that, right? Is it is it really boring, or is it only boring because you're comparing it to some other value that you do not partake in? I think that's the big. I think that's the second half of it. Is that I don't think it's boring. It's the fact that you're holding a value of what certain activities cost or do or mean, and you don't partake in those activities because you don't want to, can't afford it, or whatever. And then by comparison, you say your life is boring. But it only spawns, that personification of it only spawns because you're trying to draw a comparison to something else. I think that's the point. That's what I would say, Craig. So no, I don't believe you're fucking boring. I think quite the opposite. I think you're extremely eclectic. And I fucking love that about you. I do. What's up, Pix? How you doing? Thank you for the hydrate. Let's get back into the game, shall we? Here's the puck with the Kraken. Over on the left-hand side, here's Carte bringing it in the zone. Carte's shot save made by Demko, and the Canucks come up with it. They will clear the zone. Canucks with the puck. Hughes with it. Brings it over the Seattle blue line. Still with Hughes. Tries to go for the pass back, but he's bumped off of it, and Seattle comes in. Well, I'm in the Beni stream, so I can't see. Fair enough. Carte's shot from the point is saved by Demko. And now here comes Garland with the puck. Or is that no, that's not Garland. That's shot goes wide. That's Beauseur with it. His shot goes wide. Now Seattle has the puck. Over on the left. This is with Carte. He dumps the puck. Seattle will change. Have you purchased your Easter eggs? No. I don't know what you mean by that. How was you filing? How was you fighting? What? What are you talking about? Thank you for the 7-stream watch streak picks. Here's the puck picked up by Seattle in the zone. The shot by Schwartz is saved by Demko. This weekend is finding. You're speaking in code to me right now, Crack. I have no idea what you're talking about. I just know this weekend is Easter. Oh, no, here comes the Canucks. Big opportunity for the Canucks in alone. That's going to be down low. The shot, it's got to be coming. No, they don't pull the trigger on it. And Schwartz brings the puck up in the neutral zone. Here's Tolvanen. The shot from Tolvanen at the point is saved by Demko. Tolvanen picks the rebound back up, looking to go in front. Eventually, he's bumped off the puck, and Vancouver brings it out the other way. AK hockey. We just call it hockey. How are you? You know what? Thank you for mentioning the fighting, because I totally forgot to increase the fighting. And I meant to do that. The fighting's got to go up. Thank you. Oh, my God. Right, here's Tolvanen. Tolvanen still with the puck. He got it back. He brings it over the blue line. He dumps it around the boards. Chasing is Schwartz. Schwartz picks it up. Schwartz in front. Can he get a shot away? No. It's poked off his stick. Schwartz does retain it, but his shot is blocked. He still got it. The pass cross ice to Tolvanen. Tolvanen is still got the puck. Looking down low, maybe the cross ice pass does get to Schwartz, but he can't pull the trigger. Again, they try to fan at it, and this time Demko comes away with it. Here's Vancouver. It's a good game. It's a really good game, Crack. It's a very good game. Here comes, the pass goes out of the zone, and Vancouver will have to tag up. They do that. Here comes, this is Bluger bringing the puck back into the zone. They're trying to get him off of it. It's down low and eventually bumped off. And here comes the Kraken back the other way. Schwartz with the puck over the blue line. Tries to give it to center. It's eventually picked up by Stephenson. His shot, and that looks like it hit a body in front. Have you purchased your Miles Group jerseys yet? Oh my God. By the way, speaking of jerseys, the giveaway is on Saturday. You do not need to be present to win the giveaway, but it's on Saturday. Right, puck over the blue line by Marchment. Marchment back to right at the high post. Now down right on the left-hand post. Or this is Marchment. Back in front, and eventually tried to feed. It looked like Winterton with it, but he just got bumped off the puck. I have been to plenty of hockey games. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Hockey is amazing. I just don't get a chance to see my team very often, that's all. Here's Winterton. Gives it over to Marchment, over the blue line. Back down to Marchment. Shot save made by Demko. And the Canucks have the puck. That's a true first. It's a pretty decent one, I think. Over the blue line now for the Canucks. Elias Peterson bumped off the pucks. Here comes the Kraken. That pass, it goes wayward. But, they picked his pocket. Winterton's going to dump it down into the zone. And the Seattle lines will change. You can do a lot worse, by the way. Here's the Canucks with the puck, and that is pickpocketed. And here comes the Kraken back the other way. Gaudreau with it now. Gaudreau looking maybe for Carte, but he's bumped off the puck before he can get the pass off. And the Canucks have it at center ice. Here is Baines. Baines bringing the puck over. Baines shot, save, and that's blocked in front. Here comes the Kraken back with it. Carte gives it over to Gaudreau. Gaudreau tries to find Carte. Eventually picks it up, but it's pinned on the boards. He kicks it towards the blue line. It's kept in. And eventually the dump by Dunn is blocked in front, and Vancouver come back with it. Now Seattle with it at their own blue line. Bring it back in the zone. They're going to dump. The forwards are going to change. Number 17 to Ghost. I went through a period of that in 2019. It was fucking awful. It was absolutely awful. So it's a shame because me and my 1X stopped dating in 2018, like real late 2018, early 2019. So then I went on dates in the summer of 2019. And yeah, I there was a period of time where I think I got stood up on like 5 straight dates. I was like, good fucking Lord. And after that, I took the time off, from dating. That shot is going to go wide. Here is Bosso. Well, Bosso tried to get it. He doesn't come up with it. Pass for Eberle is going to go wayward. Oh, they picked up the loose puck. Here's McCain. Back to Eberle. Eberle is going to be bumped off of it. The loose puck has been fought over in the zone, and Vancouver comes away with it. Very good pass to DeBrusk. It's a 2-1-0. Can Vancouver capitalize? DeBrusk shot save. Rebound shot. Another save by Grubauer. There is a trip at center ice. It's not called. And here comes the Kraken back the other way. Down low. The shot, they score! Beniers for the Kraken. And Seattle, for the 3rd time this game, has got the lead. No, Crack. 2K10 was the last game that came out for the 2K series. And EA does not release NHL on PC because Sony basically has an agreement in place with them that they're only allowed to release it on the consoles, essentially. So I don't know if it's hockey, but yeah, I played hockey for 2 years, but I know for some reason they don't bring the game out. I don't know what the actual reason is, but they don't bring the game out on PC. Us PC users have been starved for a hockey game on the PC. The last hockey game to release on the PC was NHL 09. That was the last hockey game.
Visiting team goal.
Not counting like the hockey management games.
First goal.
Oh, they score! In off the post, and Shane Wright, unassisted, has given the Kraken a 2-goal lead. Shane Wright just wound up from the post. It went by the blocker, and it rang off the crossbar. No, it rang off the post, and it squeaks in. And Shane Wright has given the Kraken a 2-goal advantage. Welcome in it, Kit. That is an odd sale, yes. But Sony want nothing to do with maintaining PC servers, dude. Nothing to do with maintaining. Sony wants nothing to do with the PC, period. Right, so we need to go to the scoring summary real quick because I need to know what that second goal was. The assist on the second goal. So Beniers has scored, and Everley got the assist. That's number 7. And then the assist, the second assist was Grubauer. The goalie got an assist, y'all. The goalie got an assist. Grubauer gets the assist for that third goal from Seattle. The one by the fourth one is unassisted. Here's the face-off at center ice, and then here's the official announcement.
Visiting team goal, an unassisted goal scored by number 51, Shane Wright. First goal of the season. Time of the goal.
Oh, here's Vancouver on a breakaway. Good bump. The shot in front save made by Grubauer. And he's kept the 2-goal advantage for Seattle. Shot from the post is going to be saved by Grubauer. And Seattle's got the puck. They bring it up center ice. Wayward pass goes wide. You spent 9 days watching. Nice, Crack. Here comes Seattle in the zone. That one's going to be broken up, and here comes the Kraken back the other way. Winterton over to Wright. The recent goal scorer. His pass goes wayward. It was touched by a player inside the zone after it had cleared the blue line, so it's whistled down for offsides. Feel honored. You're probably the highest. I appreciate that, Crack. It's been a year and 3 months over. It's been almost a year and 4 months, dude. What the fuck? Anyways, off to try and sleep again until next time. Keep your crack 90s, slungafol, and pogmo. Thank you. Don't ban me, I'm fun, I swear. I know you are. Right. Here's Vancouver in the zone. Welcome in, Kid. I hope you're doing well, by the way. Vancouver shot from the post, and that is saved by Grubauer. That was Leckeramani on the shot. Here comes the Kraken back the other way. Carte. Oh, he's got a great pass. It's going to be Nyman. Nyman in alone. Shot save made by... that's another shot from Nyman, and that one goes through the crease right in front of Demko. They turn the puck over in their own zone. Here comes Seattle back the other way. Shot again, save made by Demko, and he's kept Vancouver within 2. Here comes the Canucks back the other way with the puck. Bumped off of it at center ice. Here comes Seattle right back in the zone. Goudreau, his pass goes wayward, but eventually picked up at center ice by Carte. His pass in the center is off. It's intercepted. And Vancouver has the puck. Here come the Canucks into the zone. The Canucks shot save made by Demko. The rebound shot in front. And that time it's saved again by Grubauer, and he will cover the puck. And Leckeramani with 21 points in his 47 games last season. He has a point here tonight. The second Vancouver goal goes to him. But the Canucks trail here at home in their season opener to the Kraken 4-2. 2:52 to go in the period. Faceoff will be to the left of Grubauer. Face-off won by the Kraken. And the puck comes out to center ice. It's with Tolvanen now. Tolvanen Tolvanen brings it in. He's on the breakaway. Tolvanen skates by the defense, and he loses the puck. It's going to squirt over to Demko, and Canucks maintain possession. Oh, they've given the puck up right in front of their own goal, and the shot by Stephenson is saved by Demko, and here comes the Canucks back the other way. Shot from the point. That one goes wide, and the Kraken come up with it now. And pass out to center, goes a little bit wayward. Canucks will recover. That's Hughes picking it up. Hughes gives it over to Hronik and eventually finds Hoglander. Hoglander for Elias Peterson. He tries to take a shot. He's bumped off it, retains the puck, does get the shot away, and the save is made by Grubauer. Puck is picked up by Oleksiak over to Schwartz, and here comes the Canucks on the break, or the Kraken on the breakaway. They lose the puck. It's down in front. It's over towards Schwartz. They try to give it back towards, or they do give it back towards Tolvanen. Tolvanen dumps it around the corner to Stephenson. Stephenson on the left-hand point. This time the shot in front. That's blocked. It's going to be picked up again by Schwartz. Schwartz on the left-hand post. What's he going to do with it? Trying to fight with it around. He's got it still on the left-hand post. Tries the centering pass. It's cut off by Elias Peterson. And Vancouver brings the puck out to center ice. Here's Hoglander bringing the puck over. He's lost it on a wayward pass, and the Kraken bring it over the Vancouver blue line. Eventually losing the puck there is Tolvanen, and it's cleared down towards the Seattle blue line. Picked up by the Kraken there. It's Dunn who has it. Shot from the point. That one saved by Demko. 1 minute left in the period, as the puck goes over on the left-hand side to Hoglander. Over on the right towards Baines, but it's the foot race is won by the Kraken, and they've got the puck at their own blue line. And that's a big hit. That's a nice bump onto Tolvanen. It brings the Canucks back into the Seattle zone. Here's the puck towards the shot by it's Elias Peterson in front. Save made by Grubauer, and he pokes it off Hoglander's stick after the shot from Baines. Puck in the corner now, and eventually it's picked up by the Kraken. Tolvanen with it. He gives it over towards Schwartz. Schwartz back to Stephenson. Stephenson finds Tolvanen. Tolvanen in. It's a 2-1-0. Tolvanen, can they do it? The shot, he's rung the post. Tolvanen's rung the post. And there's a lot of stick handling here to the body. Kraken won the penalty, no call. 5 seconds left in the period. It's dumped into the corner. Vancouver comes up with it. The horn will sound. And it's the second intermission. We've played 40 here in Vancouver, and the visitors are ones in front. It's the Kraken 4, the Canucks 2. Let me do the stats. So shots on goal, 48 for Seattle. That means Demko minus the 4 goals, that goes to 44. Minus the 19, that goes to 25 saves in the second period for Demko. Grubauer, Vancouver only had 35 shots. They did not score. So minus the 2 goals is 33. And that means that Grubauer only made 9 saves in the second period. Sub Twins, sub Matthew. You caught me as we're about to. Welcome in Viva, by the way. You caught me as I'm about to take commercial break. We just finished the second period. Seattle leading 4-2 on the road. We're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll be back with more in 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back. How's it going, Benny? It's going okay, man. How are you? It's good to see you, Viva La Stam. Nice stream earlier today, man. Right. 4-2 Seattle lead. We're about to get ready. We're about to get underway here in the third period. Seattle 30 seconds into the game via Jordan Eberle. Vancouver tied it at the 5:50 mark via Elias Peterson. Seattle retook the lead. And the shot in front, that's saved by Demko. Seattle retook the lead at 18:40 through Stephenson. And Vancouver at 18:50 tied the game as that shot saved by Goubreau. Seattle then in the second period through Beniers at 35-10. I did not get the time of the goal for the second goal real quick. I am so sorry. That's what I missed. That's the last thing I missed. And that was an unassisted goal by Stephen Wright, literally at 35-16. So 6 seconds after the restart, Seattle scored again. Nice. I did my 5 hours yard work and started pressure washing the house on the outside. Nice. Save. Shot from the point. That's saved by Grubauer. And here comes the Vancouver the other way. There is an injury here to Jaden Schwartz. He's taken a major injury to his ankle. Uh-oh. Are we gonna Bouston today? We're not Boustoning. Today's game is only the Kraken. This will be the only game of the day. We still have the whole third period to do. How are you feeling about the Oilers' current form? Okay. I still don't think they're going to do anything when they get to the playoffs. So, but, you know, they're playing well, I think. So, here's certainly well enough not to be in a playoffs, a wild card spot again. Here's the Canucks, by the way. They picked up the puck. DeBrusque over to Beauseur. Right back around the net. And the puck was lost a little bit there by Cheidel. Kraken come up with the puck. That pass goes wayward. It will not go all the way down for icing. So, if you get in the Discord, Viva Lastam, get in the Discord, man. If you're not already, I'll give you the role if you join the. You gotta join the Discord. So, exclamation point Discord should do it for you. Here comes the crack. If Ahmad wants to help him out, please do so. Here's dumped in. There you go. Here's the puck with the Canucks. That'll be dumped over. The Canucks will go to change. And here comes the Kraken back the other way. Puck with, it's just Eberle on the left. A shot save made by Demko. And that was a rebound shot from Eberle, saved by Demko again. And Vancouver trying to bring the puck out. They finally will. Garland gets the puck over on the left-hand side now by Kane. Back to Garland. Garland shot save made by Grubauer. A rebound shot. That one's in the crease. And Grubauer will absolutely sit on it and cover the puck.
You have a phone call. Please find the nearest arena courtesy phone.
You joined the Discord, did you not? Yes, you have. Matthew has as well. So, Matthew, let me give you the role. You got the friends role, and I've taken the read the rules roll off you, and Viva Lastam. Where are you, bud? I think I've taken the read the rules roll off of you now. You should be good. And then, is your profile picture a dog? By any chance, is that you? I can't seem to what a save, yeah. Yep, okay. Let me give you the roll. You should now have the NHL GM role. Just double check if you do. Right shot, that's blocked in front. Here's a rebound shot. Oh, that's a good save by Grubauer. Now here's Vancouver trying to find a way back in this game. Penalty coming to Seattle, though. This is going to be Mason Marchment, 2 minutes for interference. And that might be the way back in the game for Vancouver. They're going to go on the power play. Yeah, Vive at the bottom. You should see the the channels for the Boston for the NHL 2K6 stuff. Playing a lot better after the Olympic break than they were before the break. That's for sure. Yeah, I agree. Just want to confirm that you can see that because I have stream remote. I should probably just disable stream remote. How about that? Disable. Yeah, there you go. Yep, you got the roll. You're good. And then I got to add you to the list under Boston Bruins General. I will edit you in. Right. Face-off won by the Canucks.
Visiting team penalty.
And shot from the point. Good save by Grubauer. Round the net. Can they do it? They score! Elias Peterson. His second of the night. And the wraparound works. Quick power play. Yeah, I'm ready to manage. And Vancouver's pulled back within one. That's the one thing about 2K6. The wraparound was really broken in 2K6. In 2K7, the wraparound is not as broken. It's very hard to score in a wraparound in 2K7. But in 2K6, it's very much broken. It was the first year they added the wraparound. So, yeah, Vancouver just, here's the announcement.
Scored by number 40. Second goal, second point of the season. Assisted by number 13 and number 17. Time of the goal, 2:59 of the third period.
So the assist going to Baines and also going to Hronik. Here comes the Kraken back in the zone. A 2-goal lead, most dangerous in hockey and football. This one's going to come out to center ice, and the Kraken have to tag. They will. Puck back to Eberle. He will dump it in, and the Kraken will change. Here comes Vancouver up in the zone, or up in the neutral zone, I should say. Over on the left, that one's going to be dumped in, and the defensive line will change for Vancouver. They're chasing it. Peterson's going to pin his man against the wall, but it's the Kraken that come up with the puck. I know nothing about hockey, but it is the same for football. Yeah, it is. It really is. Here's Vancouver. They dump the puck. The forwards are going to change now. Kraken pick up the puck in their own zone. And here is, that's Montour with it. Montour gives it up to Tolvanen. Tolvanen, a slap shot. That one just goes wide. Vancouver picks the puck up. Myers gives it eventually over towards, it's Cheidel. It's brought into the zone. Here's Cheidel in the zone at center. Down along the post. Down along the post, I should say, but it's covered up. And the puck will be with, or it's ushered along, I should say. It'll be with the Kraken. At center ice, Schwartz misses his pass on the left-hand side, and Vancouver comes up with it, although he tried to dump it, and it's loose. Eventually, the Canucks do come up with it. Cheidel with it. Over the blue line to Beausir. His pass is wayward. It comes out to center. It's going to be Tolvanen with it. He will dump it, and Seattle will go to change. Well, Sagar, if you're... I can't put this nicely. Okay, fair. Then don't put it at all. Here comes the Canucks. That shot went way wide. Actually hit the glass behind the goalie and went back over the net in front of it. And this one's going to be dumped into the zone by Vancouver, though, and they're going to go to change. 14:33 to go. It is a one-goal hockey game here in Vancouver. That's a great pass that finds its man over towards the shot that's going to be made from the point, and that's saved by Demko. That shot was Winterton one. And here comes Vancouver back on the over the line. Coots loses the puck, and the Kraken have it. Here comes Wright, bringing the puck. He's bumped off of it. Right, now it's over to Winterton. Winterton, can he stay with it? No, he's bumped off the puck, and Vancouver come back the other way. The pass for Coots misses its man, but Garland picks it up, brings it over the blue line, but he is pickpocketed. And Marchment now will give it over on the left for, or on the right for Winterton. His shot is stopped in front by Demko, and the Canucks have the puck. Dunn tried to find his man in front. I think that was McCain maybe, but the puck had gone in and out of the zone and was touched by Seattle along the way. And so that one will be whistled down for offsides. I don't even know if I wouldn't say Grubauer is actually a really a decent goalie. 92 save percentage. That's about it. That's about where you want him to be. That's where you want a goalkeeper to be. Right. Your high-end goalkeepers will always have 92. The goalkeeper stats I can't get the game to be accurate enough. So the goalkeeper stats are always going to be a little bit inflated. You're going to see most teams are going to average about 60 shots on goal. In real life, nobody takes 60 shots in an ice hockey game. On a high end, you get like 45. So the save percentages and the goalkeeper stats in this league are going to be a little inflated. But it's we do that to keep the realism, because otherwise games would be like 13-9. You know what I mean? Like 13-9 is not a realistic scoreline. So, but yeah, so goalkeeper stats are the only thing that's going to be really inflated. Right, here's the Kraken bringing the puck over the zone. Shot is going to be blocked. Here's the rebound shot. It's Gaudreau down in front, actually. And now that's with Nyman. Nyman still has it. He is bumped off the puck hard. And here comes the Canucks back the other way. O'Connor with the puck, bumped off of it. His pass goes wayward, actually. And now the Kraken come back the other way with it. Nyman with it on the right-hand side. Nyman looking for, so he's at the high point. The shot, that one's going to go wide. It's behind the net. Here's Gaudreau with it. Gaudreau. He's got somebody at the left-hand post. Can he find him? He does. That one's going to be to Carte. Carte down low, back to the point. Bumped off the puck, and here comes Vancouver back the other way. On the left-hand side for O'Connor. Shot there from the point. That was by Lecaramani, who has a goal here tonight already. And that shot is saved by Grubauer. Puck goes over on the right-hand side, and there's a fight for it at the Vancouver blue line. It was initially won by Nyman, but eventually the puck is taken off of him, and the Canucks come back the other way. Good swipe, good pick of the puck. Seattle will dump it into the Vancouver zone. They will go to change. 12:17 to go in the game. 1-goal lead for Seattle. This one's going to be dumped into the Vancouver zone. 2 of the 4 teams that have played so far in this save have both lost their opening games. Edmonton to Colorado, Boston to Montreal. Kraken trying to become the first of the 4 teams we're going to follow to win their season opener. Here's the Kraken with the puck. Bumped off of it is Oleksiak, and now Vancouver trying to stop the attempt back into the zone. They cannot do so. Eberle brings it over. He's still got it. The shot in front is going to be blocked. He is bumped off the puck hard, and the defensemen have to change quickly. Vancouver will dump the puck in, though. It is going to be picked up by the Kraken. Here comes, that's Mentor with it. Mentor gives, that's a bad pass. Mentor gave it over towards, I believe that was done, but his pass was interrupted. The shot there by Garland, and the save is made by Grubauer. And Seattle will eventually dump the puck. The arm is going to go up in the air, and Vancouver will win the foot race, and this one will be whistled dead for icing. 9 minutes gone in this in the game, in the third period. And Seattle leading by 1. There's Philip Grubauer, 908 career save percentage. Doing a good job tonight. Faceoff will be to the right of Grubauer. It's a 1-goal hockey game. The only thing that's unrealistic besides the goalkeeper saves is our overtime policy. But that, I'm not changing that. Right, faceoff is going to be won by the Kraken, but they turn the puck over. This is Scheidel with it behind the net. That one just slides through the goal crease, and eventually Grubauer will sit on it and cover the puck. Stats for Montour last season. Face-off will be to Grubauer's left. Why am I enjoying this? I know basically nothing about the sport. It's a fun sport, Pinger. It really is. Right. The face-off is won by the Kraken. They bring the puck over. This is Tolvanen. Tolvanen now. His shot blocked. Here come the Canucks back the other way. Vancouver with the puck. It's Cheidel. He brings it over. Cheidel to DeBrook. The shot save made by Grubauer. And now the puck is picked up by the Kraken. Here is Stephenson. Stephenson on the right-hand side to Tolvanen. Tolvanen shot. He's bumped. It's poke checked off his stick. It goes to the corner. It's pinned there. And trying to kick it around and get possession of it is Seattle, but it eventually falls to the Canucks. Cheidel with it here on the left. He dumps the puck. They're going to change lines. That's nice. Here's that's Larson with the puck. He gives it all the way up ice to Tolvanen. Tolvanen will wrap it around the boards. They'll change the defensive lines, but the Kraken. Oh, it's in front. Just poked off the stick. And Stephenson shot in front by Schwartz is saved by Demko. Here comes the Canucks with the puck. Coots with it. He dumps it in to the Seattle zone. They're going to give chase, but the Kraken have come up with it. It is Lindgren with it. Loose puck in front, actually. They lose it behind the net. Eventually squirts over to Grubauer, and the Kraken, that's a bad pass. Arm's going to be up in the air. They are changing the forwards, though, but Vancouver will win the foot race and touch the puck up for icing. .9:20 to go in the hockey game. Kraken lead by 1. Face off to the left of Grubauer. Stephenson will take it for Seattle. Elias Peterson will take it for Vancouver, and the face-off is won by the Canucks. This one's going to be back to the point. This is Frobert, eventually wrapping it around to Elias Peterson. He's picked up the puck. Peterson trying to bring it in front. His shot's blocked, and the Kraken have the puck for now. They get the pass up to Stephenson. Stephenson can dump this. They can go for the change if they want to. They don't. Trying to take a shot is Tolvanen, but he's bumped off the puck. And here comes the Canucks back the other way. Here's Baines with a shot. That one goes wide. Loose puck in front. That one's just shot wide. Loose puck, score! The hats rain down on the ice for Elias Peterson as he gets his third goal of the game. And he's just snuck it by Grubauer, and we have got a tie game here in the third period. He just didn't get over to cover that near side. He just did not get his body in place against the post to cover the near side. And Vancouver has come back to tie this game up. 8:51 to go. And this face-off won by the Kraken. Here's the official announcement.
Scored by number 40. Third goal, third point of the season. Assisted by number 21 and number 13. Time of the goal, 11:08 of the third period.
11:08, the time of the goal in the third. The shot save made by Grubauer as Vancouver looking for this leading goal. 4-4 hockey game here. Unlucky, yeah. The puck is brought back into the zone by Garland. His shot saved by Grubauer. Here is Seattle with it. Marchman. Hey, we did it IRL. Yeah. Here's the shot, and that's what's going to be saved. Loose puck in front, eventually picked up by the Canucks. That's a bad puck. Honestly, that should have been a penalty for too many men on the ice, but that's not programmed into the game, unfortunately. Here comes Wright back into the zone. Wright, the shot save made by Demko, and here comes Vancouver back the other way. Puck with Cheidel. Cheidel going to dump the puck in, and Vancouver's going to change. 7:37 to go. We have to have a winner. We do not run shootouts in this league. We have not selected. That is a big penalty coming to the Canucks. The delay, the arm is in the air from the referee, and Seattle's going to win the foot race. They're going to have this. The penalty not in. I think they score. No penalty because Ryan Winterton has put the Kraken back in front with a wraparound goal, and the Kraken lead this 5-4. They won the foot race. He couldn't get over in time. Demko was pissed, and he has every right to be. They shouldn't have let the Kraken win the foot race, but either way, he couldn't stop the wraparound, and the Kraken have retaken the lead. Face off at center ice, 7:19 to go. Here's the official announcement.
Visiting team goal, an unassisted goal scored by number 26, first goal, first point of the season. Time of the goal, 12:40 of the third period.
Oh, they score! Just after the announcement finishes, the puck is turned over by Vancouver in front of their own net, and it's absolutely blasted by Demko. Gaudreau getting the goal. It rings the iron on the way in. And Seattle just, you blinked and you would have missed it. They restored their 2-goal lead. (52-41) on the unassisted goal by Winterton. 52-54. 13 seconds between goals for Seattle. And they take a 6-4 lead here. Here's the announcement.
Visiting team goal scored by number 89, Frederick Gaudreau. First goal, first point of the season. Assisted by number 38 and number 12. Time of the goal, 12:55 of the third period.
So there you have it. It's Gaudreau from Nyman and Carty. And Cartney, that's a good shot in front, saved by Grubauer. Seattle have to hold on. It's a 2-goal lead. And puck going to be passed on the left-hand side. This time picked up by Nyman. His shot's going to be stopped by Demko. And the Canucks have it back the other way. Here comes Höglander. Höglander going to dump the puck. They're going to go to change. 6:12 to go in the period. Seattle leading by 2 here on the road. Seattle with the puck. They will dump and they will change lines as well. Vancouver pick it up in their own zone with Myers. Myers gives it forward to Bluger. And Bluger finds Lecaramani on the right-hand side. Lecaramani, it's taken off his stick. Here comes Seattle back the other way. McCain over on the left for Eberle. Eberle on the left-hand side. Shot. That's wide. And it's going to be picked up behind the net. Pinned there, and it's kicked into the corner. Still behind the net. Out in front. Can he shoot? He should have shot. He doesn't. Shot that time is blocked. The rebound shot saved by Demko. And he's going to cover the puck. 5:27 to go in this game. Kraken with a 2-goal advantage. Faceoff will be to the left of Demko. This game has never been more. I love the fact you're like, he might not be the GOAT. And then literally 2 minutes later, this game has never been more back. Right. Here's Beniers. And that faceoff is won by the Canucks. Here comes Garland with it. Brings it out to center ice. Garland still with it over the Kraken blue line now. Garland trying to skate in. Shot save made by Grubauer. And that one's going to be dumped down. The arm is in the air. This is going to be touched up by Vancouver for icing. 5:08 to go. Looking at Vince Dunn. 17 points for Dunn. last season in over 60 games played. And Dunn himself with a point here tonight, assisting the first goal of the game. 5:08 to go. Face off to the right of Grubauer. And this one's going to be won by Beniers and the Kraken. Up center ice to Beniers. Beniers trying to bring it over the blue line. Will do so. Beniers over to Eberle. Eberle going to be bumped. He's looking to be taken off the puck. That shot is going to be deflected wide in the corner. That one is going to go out of play. It was kicked off a stick, and the faceoff will come out to center, towards center ice.
Thank you.
.451 to go. Here in Rogers Arena. Seattle winning 28 of the 44 faceoffs here tonight. And this one is their 29th, and it will be brought over the zone by, looks like Dunn. Around the board this time, it's with Wright. Wright in front, loose puck in front is eventually going to be smothered by Demko. He's going to give it out to his forwards. And here comes the Canucks over the blue line. Coots loses the puck. Eventually it's going to be taken by Kane. Kane has it. He's brought the puck over the Seattle blue line. Over the low post. Shot save made by Grubauer. And it's still with Kane. Kane is going to just go right in on goal, and covering the puck is Grubauer. Looking at Braden Coots, fourth liner here for the, third liner for the Canucks. 18 years of age, very young. Canucks looking to hopefully build with some young pieces in place. Seattle also trying to build from their expansion here towards the Stanley Cup. Here is the face-off to the left of Grubauer, won by the Canucks. Bumped off the puck, and there's the shot that goes wide. Bumped off the puck was Lekkerimäki. It stuck in the corner, and the Kraken come up with it. Pass is going to be, that could have been tripping. It's turned over, and it's won by the Canucks. Shot in front, save Grubauer. It's going to squirt over to the left-hand boards. Eventually it's kicked out. It's kept in by the Canucks. They try to dump it around the corner, and eventually the Kraken cut the dump off, and it's going to go out to center ice. Poke checked off the stick of Stephenson, and eventually he's going to be found by the Canucks. Here comes O'Connor. The shot saved by Grubauer, and the puck is picked up in the in the defensive zone by the Kraken. They're still fighting for it, as there's been a few checks flying in, but eventually Tolvanen gets the puck at center ice. He's going to bring it over the Vancouver blue line. Tolvanen's shot from the low point is going to be blocked in front, and the Canucks come back the other way. 3:13 to go. Here come the Canucks in the zone. Shot, that one's going to go right in on Grubauer, and he's going to shuffle it aside. Schwartz with the puck for the Kraken on the left. His pass goes wayward. The race is on. It will not go down for icing. It will be picked up by Tolvanen, but eventually he's bumped off of it, and the Canucks come back the other way. O'Connor with it now. Over on the right-hand side to Lekkerimäki. Lekkerimäki's shot goes wide. Are they going to pull the keeper at any point is Vancouver? That's the question. Is the keeper going to come out of the net? No empty net signal just yet. Here is the puck picked up by Schwartz. Schwartz has it in the neutral zone. Gives it over on the right-hand side. It's going to be Tolvanen with it over the blue line. Shot's going to be well wide. Tolvanen has it in front, though. Could be able to break my shot. He scores. Tolvanen scores, and that's going to put the game to bed. Eeli Tolvanen has got his first of the season. And they have lit the lamp in Vancouver tonight over the glove as well. Over the glove of Demko. And Seattle heading to the first win of the season. We're going to listen for the assists. Face-off to come at center ice with 2:28 left. No need for Vancouver to pull the goalie now. They're down by 3. Here's the official announcement.
Goal scored by number 20, first point of the season. Assisted by number 17. Time of the goal, 17:31 of the third period.
Just the one assist going to Schwartz. Here's Seattle with the puck now in their own zone. Brings it out to center ice. Eberle's got it. He's bumped off the puck. Here comes the Canucks right back in. Canucks with it. Elias Peterson trying to find a pass. It's still Elias Peterson. Shot save made by Grubauer in front. And it's going to be with the Kraken now. At the blue line, they get it out to center ice. They could dump the puck in here. Here comes in front. It's a breakaway. Benair's shot save made by Demko. And that one's going to be dumped out of the zone. The offsides arm is up. It goes down as the Kraken do tag, and the puck comes out to center ice again. Here's 1:33 to go in the game. Bringing it over the blue line is Elias Peterson. He is bumped off the puck, and the Kraken have picked it up. Kraken at center ice now. Pass to Eberle goes wayward, and it's going to be kicked out. It just crosses the blue line. The arm goes up, it's down. They quickly vacated the zone. Benair's shot save made by Demko, and the Kraken have the puck. 1:11 to go. The Canucks have the puck. 1:11 to go. Here comes Hoglander over the blue line. Hoglander to Baines. Baines back to Hoglander. Hoglander shot saved by Grubauer. And the puck picked up by the Kraken. 1 minute left in this game. Kraken leading by 3. Finds a pass. That's going to be for Eberle. He's going to get that. He's going to go in front. Can Eberle get a shot in on goal? It's poke checked off his stick. Very nice work. And that one's going to come out to center ice. Here is Hughes with it. Hughes gives it over towards Baines. Baines' shot saved by Grubauer. And the Kraken have it in their own zone. 33 to go. Kraken with the puck at center ice. Eberle finds it center ice. It's going to be Benair's. Benair's in alone. Benair's shot save made by Demko. And the puck still with the Kraken. Shot in front. Demko makes the save again. And he will cover the puck with 18.9 to go. Big night for the Kraken. Looks like every line for Seattle getting involved here tonight. We'll go over the scoring system. I totally missed the time on the penalty to Marchment, by the way. I totally missed that. I will grab that real quick if I can, real quick. Just no, not options. It's under stats. Penalty summary. That was at third period, so 42-51 for that one. 42-52. So, all right, 18.9 to go. Face off to the right of Demko. Won by the Canucks. They've got the puck. They'll bring it out to center ice. This is with DeBrusk. He brings it over the line, or he gives it to Cheidel. Cheidel shot saved by Grubauer. It's with DeBrusk. DeBrusk shot in front. Grubauer with another save. And that is going to do it. The Kraken bring the puck out to center ice. The horn will sound, and the hockey game is over. The final here from the Rogers Arena, the Kraken 7, the Canucks 4.
The third star of the game, number 7.
Pinga's the only winning manager.
The second star of the game, number 10.
Probably goalkeeper, I'd imagine.
And
nope.
the first star of the game, number 26.
So there you have it. The Kraken come into Vancouver and walk out with all 2 points. They win this one by a final score of 7-4. Grubauer fucking robbed the first star. He made 56 saves. So let's just real quick do the math on these saves real quick. I can go to stats and probably do player stats and then just go over here to goalie and figure that out. So he had 56 saves. He made 24 in the first. He made 9 in the second. So that would bring you up to 33. And then he made 23 saves in the third period for a total of 56. He let 4 goals in. He played all 60 minutes. For Demko, made 65 saves. He made 19 in the first, 25 in the second. That's 44, which means he made 21 in the third. He made a total of 65 saves. He let in 7 goals. Total minutes played 60. So there we go. The statistics for this game, by the way, the first thing I'm going to do after the email, Jaden Schwartz did take an injury for Seattle. He is out 3 to 6 days. So Schwartz will miss the game against the Kings, and he is going to miss the game against the Minnesota Wild. But we are going to save the game real quick. The other thing I'm going to do is up the fighting. Save the game. There we go. Thank you. So we're going to go over here to the setup. We're going to go down to... So the fighting has been upped. I'm also going to up the penalties 1. Every penalty is getting a one tick boost. That's already max. Penalty shots will not get a boost. So we're going to do that and go to setting and save that. Why is he injured? Just like... Can he just, like, not be injured for a few days? He is injured. So, a summary of the game, by the way. The scoring summary. Seattle got things off, got things started. Eberle with the assist from Beniers and from Dunn. 30 seconds into the game, an even strength goal. Vancouver tied it to make it 1-1 at the 5:50 mark. That was... Elias Peterson from Hoglander and Baines. Seattle retook the lead at the 18:40 mark through Stephenson with the assist from Eberle and Beniers. That was a power play goal as well. Vancouver leveled it just 16 seconds later at the 18:56 mark via... Lecuramani with the assist going to Bluger. Seattle retook the lead at the 35:10 mark with the goal from Beniers, the assist Eberle, and also Grubauer got the assist. Actually, the goalkeeper had the assist on that one. Seattle then made it a 2-goal advantage at 4-2. Just 6 seconds later, through an unassisted goal by Wright, Vancouver made it a 4-3 game right at the 43-minute mark, even on a power play goal scored by Elias Peterson with the assists to Baines and also to Hronik. Vancouver then made it 4-4 at the 51:09 mark with a goal by Elias Peterson. That was his hat trick goal, assist Hoglander and Baines. Seattle retook the lead at the 52:41 mark. The goal was unassisted by Winterton. And then Seattle made it a 6-4 game at the 52:54 mark. Just 13 seconds later, that goal was scored by Gaudreau with the assist going to Nyman and also Cartier. And then finally, Seattle made it a 7-4 game at the 57:32 mark. The goal scored by Toivonen with the assist going to Schwartz. Penalty summaries for the Vancouver Canucks. 1 single penalty. That was a 2-minute minor to Chital at the 17:15 mark for cross-checking. 2 penalties to Seattle. 1 at the 19:56 mark. That was to Eberle for hooking. And the other was at the 42:52 mark to Marchment for interference. The final in this one, Seattle 2 goals in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third for 7. Vancouver 2 in the first, 2 in the third for 4. Grubauer saves by period 24, 9, and 23 for a total of 56. Demko 19, 25, and 21 by period for a total of 65. Seattle are the first of the 4 teams to win their games, to win a game, to win the home opener. The next game on stream will be the franchise no one's managing yet. The Winnipeg Jets will be traveling to the Florida Panthers. That will be the next game. When are we doing that game real quick is the question. That game is currently scheduled for April the 10th. That's next Friday. And then we're going to do Beni versus Chat. We're going to have a sports day on the 11th, which is a Saturday. We'll start with Out of the Park Baseball, and then we're going to transition into Beni versus Chat after the Out of the Park baseball. So we're going to have 2, and then we're going to do Football Manager after Beni versus Chat episode 5. So Beni versus Chat episode 4 is going to be next Friday, April the 10th. It will be the Jets home opener. And then we will continue with the Seattle Kraken at the Los Angeles Kings. That's the only game on the 6th. And that game is going to be on Saturday, April 11th. If you're on the YouTube, thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next one. Until then, take care.